used instrument in music today? Is it the guitar, the piano, or perhaps the harmonica? If you say piano, you are right. The piano is the most widely used instrument, and many people know it, and many people play it. If you hear this wonderful instrument, you'll think back on your childhood of lying in a crib, listening to lullabies performed on the piano. Things I'm going to be discussing are what the piano may look like, who invented it, the rules of the piano, and how popular this instrument is today. So, what did the first piano look like? Well, it looked like this. According to the World Piano News, the first piano was rectangular shaped with 32 keys, which is smaller than our modern 88-key pianos. It even sounded different, sounding airier and lighter than our modern pianos. And only the rich and famous people of the time could hear the wonderful sound of this instrument. So, many people worked on thinking of the piano. But who was the first? Well, it was none other than a man by the name of Bartholomew Christophorus. According to the Met 150, this man was a very artistic inventor, adding art and sculptures to his inventions. His piano consisted of keys that you pressed, which moved a hammer onto some string, which made the sound. Many people took his invention and worked until it became the modern day piano you all know and love today. So, many people play this instrument but don't know the rules. What are those rules? Well, the rules of the piano are practicing what gives you trouble. Always practice the hardest part first before doing the easiest. Doing that ensures that the hardest parts will become as familiar as the easy parts. If you keep working and working at it, it will all flow and become the masterpiece you want it to be. There's also certain ways of putting your fingers on the piano. Always set your fingers on the middle C key and set your other hand on the other C, which makes it sit perfectly on the piano. And make sure it is sitting upright and straight so your song will flow and work the way you want it. Another rule is to always make sure to work in sections. When playing a piece, always make sure to work in steps. Take each part in bite-sized pieces to ensure that you will have mistake-free playing. Okay, so how popular is this instrument? Well, although according to the Ohama School of Music and Dance, there are several ways an instrument is popular. 1. The piano is easy for anyone to play. Any age, gender, or culture can jump on the piano and pick out some notes. That's why the piano is widely played by many. Many people use it as a hobby because of how easy it is. And many parents put their children in it for how fun and easy it is for them to learn. Another way the piano is very popular is how easy it is to maintain the piano. Some instruments you have to prod and work on each time you want to play it on the piano. Every 2 to 3 years you get the piano tuned. And if you have an electric piano, you don't have to tune it at all, which makes it a clean and easy way to play an instrument. Last way that makes the piano very, very popular is any student that played piano can jump onto any other instrument. If you played the piano for many years, you can probably play another instrument. The guitar is one of those instruments because the way the guitar works is similar to the piano in note structure. So, overall, the piano is a very popular and wonderful instrument that many people around the world cherish and love. It is easy for anyone of any age to jump onto and learn the magical wonders of the piano. Every time you play the piano, it moves the person who plays it, no matter depending on how you play it. If you play it scary, sad, happy, or suspenseful, it will make the listener feel something inside. According to Plato, once said, music gives us soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything.